Welcome, Internet Nomad. This is my rank list of Life is Strange series. I included Tell Me Why in this video. Every time I award Tell Me Why, I will say the runner-up. That way you know my thoughts on the main series. I included Tell Me Why because I count it as Life is Strange 3. Best story, Life is Strange 1. For me, the first game had the best story. I'm not going to include spoilers in this video, but I believe the mysterious nature of Rachel made this game impactful. I kinda hate that there's a prequel that undermines the first. Play the first game first, people. The reveal of the true villain of the story was awesome. I didn't see it coming. The second playthrough makes the twist so much more obvious. I love the Powers' involvement in the story. Best setting, Haven Springs, True Colors. This town is so nice. I love how much freedom the player had to look around. I think True Colors is more about the town than the story. With all the shops and people to interact with, makes this setting so perfect. The only place that comes close is Blackwell Academy from the first game. I could spend days just looking around and taking in all the sights and sounds. Best gameplay, True Colors or Life is Strange 1. Between the time puzzles in Life is Strange 1 and the RPG episode of True Colors, I cannot choose which one had better gameplay. I prefer the gameplay of the first one because of Max's powers. True Colors had some cool puzzles involving the powers. I also love True Colors' LARP scene. That made the game so much better. I had fun with the RPG elements. Best choices, Life is Strange 2. Basically, the choices actually dictate the ending. I won't spoil it, but this game's choices really made me rethink what I have done in previous episodes. Each choice impacts the relationship between Daniel and Sean. There's so many little things that makes the choices matter more in the second. Best plot twist, Life is Strange 1. I won't say it, but the second playthrough hits so much harder knowing the twist. Best protagonist, Max Caulfield. I feel Max is the perfect protagonist in the series. Her powers create the best puzzles. The way she opens up at the end is great. Least favorite story, Before the Storm. I feel like this story shouldn't happen in canon. I shouldn't know Rachel at all. I didn't like the twist because it wasn't hard to see coming. But I will be real. I don't think every narrative game needs a big twist and reveal. Sometimes a cozy, well put together story is all a player needs. That's how I feel about Before the Storm. It's a cute look into a character that we as fans wanted to know more about. It is just the magic of the first game that is on their mind with the prequel. Least favorite choices, Tell Me Why or Before the Storm. Tell Me Why and Before the Storm had pretty pointless choices. I understand that the choices in Tell Me Why progressed the story, but it felt empty. Before the Storm choices didn't really make me say, I want to replay that part. Best duo, Tyler and Allison, Tell Me Why, Sean and Daniel, Life is Strange 2. Tyler and Allison both being playable and sharing powers make them the best duo. The runner-up is definitely Sean and Daniel. I think both duos are better than the original Max and Chloe. Tyler is also a very awesome representation in video game history. I also prefer duos that are not love interests. The sibling duos from Donut are great. Best collectibles, True Colors. I love finding the feelings attached to objects and gaining more of the story. My problem is, I didn't know it was a thing until late in the game. I'm going to replay to see all the objects. It might be the first Life is Strange game I 100%. Best final choice, Life is Strange 2. Picking the final choice in Life is Strange 2 was so difficult. The game plays with your mind in the final chapter. Also, all your previous choices come back to haunt you. Best gimmick, Before the Storm, Talkback. I think I like this gimmick because it fit the character of Chloe well. Also, it wasn't a superpower. Instead, just pressing a button, the player has to respond with a quip or a line related to what they said. It gets difficult fast with little room for error. It keeps people on their toes. Favorite romantic choice, Life is Strange 1. Now I picked Life is Strange 1 as the best romantic choice. It was close with True Colors, but I'm a diehard Pricefield shipper. I just love there's history with them being friends first, playing the story and reading the comics. Made this ship one of the best. Best puzzles, Tell Me Why, Life is Strange 1. Tell Me Why's The Book of Goblins made these puzzles the best. The puzzles were so good, there's an entire room dedicated to them. The closest is Life is Strange 1 with the time powers. List time. Number 1, Life is Strange 1. This game was the first narrative game I ever played. After playing a good deal of them, I still wish a game could make a story as good as Life is Strange 1. This game really made me love these characters. I bought the comics because I wanted to know what could be next. 2, Life is Strange 2. I nearly cried at the ending of this journey. Not just because it got a sad ending. I found this duo so impactful. Each episode I found myself wanting to relive the game. The demo was also special. Captain Spirit deserves its own full-length game. I wanted that more than a Before the Storm game. 3, Life is Strange True Colors. True Colors introduced one of my favorite characters with Alex. Playing this game, I learned to love the small town life. All the media that came out based on this game was great too. 4, Tell Me Why. This game is so special. I love the stories and characters. The only thing holding this back is the choices. I feel like none really changed the story. There was no moment where I was like, damn, I need to replay that. 5, Life is Strange Before the Storm. This game was never needed. It describes a part of the story that was supposed to be mysterious. Rachel ends up not living up to the myth. The plot twist wasn't great. The story felt like there weren't many variations.